This week's read took a little longer to read it, but it was really interesting. They travel across country and everything. You learn about different places in the States. It's called The Genius Files, Mission Unstoppable by Gutman. It says, there were 10 times on Coke McDonald's to-do list. 10 items on Coke McDonald's to-do list on June 17th. But jump off a cliff was not one of them. And yet, oddly enough, jumping off a cliff was the one thing that Coke McDonald was actually going to do on June 17th. Not only was he going to jump off a cliff, but first he was going to push his twin sister Pepsi. So, it says, Dan Gutman is a genius. I didn't like to read, but when I read your books, I loved reading. From Trent. Please keep the books coming for 1,100 years longer. Please, 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 Sam. When I was done with the book, I was hungry for more. When I found out there was a whole series, it felt like I was introduced to a whole new world, Ben. And it's true. This book not only is going to appeal to children, it will appeal to teenagers and adults. There's a lot of trivia facts in it. One of the Coke has a photographic memory, so that he always tells you different things about every little town they go through as they travel across the states from one side to the other. And they're going from the west to the east, I believe, and they're going through the Midwest, and they go through all these different tourist towns and stuff, and you learn about the big ball of twine and some other cool things. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's quite interesting, and it's like you're on the journey with them, and you can follow along because he's got a Google. He shows the kids how to do a Google search for directions. There's little indicators in here. Trying to think of where it was. It's in the middle here. There we go. No, that's just up there. Try to find it. They do text messaging. There it is. So he shows you to go to Google Maps and to get the click get directions. In box A, type Chico CA, and B box, type Truck BCA, and click to get the directions so you can follow along with their journey. And that's a lot of fun to do. And if you're not exactly sure how to do that, just go to Google, www.google.ca, right there, and hold on. Yes, this is my blog here where I've got novels here that I've written and stuff. This is the Google thing. So if you click on Maps at the top here, the word Maps, you click on Google Maps, and then you click on Get Directions, and I think he said Chico CA, Chico, I help if I can type Chico, and then it's California, USA. I forget the other place was Chico. So Chico to, I lost the spot here. Let's see where we got it. We went from Chico, Burlingame, California. So this is another place to go to, is Burlingame. So I'm not sure which one was first or last. So I'm going to show you Burlingame, California. So then you hit Get Directions, and then it shows you on the map point A to B, right? And then it shows you the amount of hours in which route to take, and it tells you the directions of what streets. Now, I'm going to show you something else you can do. If you click on the little man here, see if you go plus, it zooms in, and minus, it zooms out. If you click on the little man and stick him over, let's go to Chico here. See, put him right over with your mouse and let go. And then it's going to give you Street View. So you can actually follow where they go to a restaurant and stuff. You can actually type in the name of the restaurant. Let's say they go to a certain restaurant, you add destination and you type in the name of the restaurant, it'll show you that restaurant in that town. Okay? The other thing is if you zoom out, and now this is just a regular map. Over on the right hand side, You got traffic, photos, weather, webcam choices. You got satellite, which shows you the trees and all the houses, like a 3D version of it. And if you go to Google Earth, it gives you the Google Earth version, which I don't know if you've seen that or not. And you go to photos. It shows you photos of different places. You click on the photo. Okay. Tells you the weather over here on the left side. Webcams. And it'll show you if there's a webcam there. There's no webcam on here. So let's see if we can find any webcams at all. Let's see. No, they don't seem to have any webcams in that city. Anyways, click on the thumbnail. So if you see a webcam thumbnail, then you can click on it and then you'll be able to see something. We'll go back to map. It doesn't show you the webcams, but look at this. It actually gives you the degrees of the weather of that city when you have the weather button clicked on. So that's kind of cool. Tells you the weather and everything. So this is something I actually never done before, but you know, it just gives you an idea of what you can do with Google Maps and Google Street View. Okay? Thanks for watching.